Winds are anywhere from 2 to occasionally they gust up to around 10. Anyway, that looks like a very small alternator. The coils are actually 3/8 inch thick. And it's got 18 pretty large magnets. Even though it doesn't look like there's much of an alternator, it's pretty hefty. I'll come on this side and you can tell there's no sound. You can hear a little bit of the alternator sound. The wind speed meter. And we'll go inside and I'll show you what the MPPT is doing, how it's handling this power. Okay, I've really never shown the MPPT mode before, so I'll show you that today. This is the input voltage from the alternator. That's wind speed. So we got about 2 to 3 watts coming in right now. And if the duty cycle is showing any kind of activity, we know we're pulling some power. We got 2 to 3 watts coming out into the 24-volt battery. We're in the MPPT mode. This is a chart of the last hour. So right now winds are 8. See, it just picked up. I'm going to change the setting on this history, and it will show the chart as a little easier to see. Here you go. So right now winds are 7, dropping a little bit, watts. And if you watch the duty cycle, you can see what it's attempting to keep the turbine in its maximum power. So if the voltage starts dropping up here, if this voltage drops at all, it pulls less power. If the voltage rises, it'll pull a little more power. So if you just keep an eye on the voltage and the duty cycle, you'll see it's trying to vary how much power it's pulling. And I've been watching it. Duty cycle actually kicks in right around 3 miles per hour. Okay, I have the screen updating really a lot faster, so you can kind of see how quickly the wind is changing. You know, we're in the 6 to 10 mile an hour range. And you can see the green line is tracking pretty tight to the blue. So the MPPT is doing a real good job. Duty cycle is about 30%. Input volts about 40. Sometimes there's a little lag if there's a gust. Let's see up here. Winds are 9 to 10. Look at the voltage in, and the MPPT is trying to keep that constant by adjusting the amount of power it's pulling. So if it drops a little, the duty cycle will drop. If it increases quickly, the duty cycle will increase. So this is the problem with wind turbines, is the wind is really a lot more erratic than you think. The power can change dramatically in just a second. So at the moment it's not very windy, you can tell. That wind speed meter is barely turning. If this turbine just seems to go, it doesn't stop for days.